Let us continue learning AutoCAD layers. In this lab, we're going to learn how to thaw or freeze the layer. So let's get started. I have here created a new method called set layer frozen or thaw with the same command method. This is exactly similar to the set layer on off that we have created previously. It's just the message that's different, and also one line of code that needs to be changed in order to freeze or to thaw the layer. But let's just have a quick run through of the code here. We have the document and the database. We have created our transaction. We have created a try catch block and get a hold of the layer table, and we iterate on the layer table with each of the layers so we can validate if it's a layer misc that we're going to freeze in this example. So the only code that needs to be included here is the frozen property. If you set it to true, then the layer will be frozen. If you set it to false, then the layer will be thawed. Okay, so in our example, let's just freeze the layer misc, and then after that we commit the transaction and then provide a message to the user and exit the loop. So let us save this code and do a rebuild. Rebuild all succeeded. Now we can load our plugin. Okay, so let us check the layer first before we run our method. We don't have the layer misc yet, so let's create that using our previous method, create layer. And now we should have the layer misc as the current layer, and it's not frozen. So after we run the code, this one will be frozen and the current layer will be set to 0. Okay, this one here. Remember that you cannot freeze a layer if it's the current layer. That's why we need to set the layer 0 as our current layer. Okay, so set layer frozen or thaw. Then we check the layer. Now our layer misc is frozen and the current layer is 0. Alright, so that's just how straightforward it is to change the status of layer, whether it's a thaw or frozen. Just use this particular properties here, this property. Okay, so give it a try experimenting on freezing or thawing a layer by changing just this value here, true or false. Okay, I'll see you in the next video.